Reality number 1, Tehran. The Iranian regime brings an orchestra to Freedom Square to celebrate victory over the US and the Zionist entity by playing the beloved anthem, O Iran. Reality number 2, Washington.
Well, good morning, everybody.
The US Defense Secretary shows a test firing of the weapon the Americans used on Iran's underground nuclear facility at Fordo.
Decimating, choose your word, obliterating, destroying Iran's nuclear capabilities.
Back to reality number 1, where the supreme leader, allegedly in a bunker, today spoke after more than a week's silence and declared victory.
I extend several congratulations to the people. One is for the victory over the fake Zionist regime. Despite all the noise and all the claims, the Zionist regime was nearly brought to its knees and crushed under the blows of the Islamic Republic. The second congratulation is for the victory of our beloved Iran over the American regime.
And to reality number 2 again, where journalists may not challenge President Trump's version of events.
You, the press corps, because you cheer against Trump so hard, it's like in your DNA and in your blood to cheer against Trump, because you want him not to be successful so bad, you have to cheer against the efficacy of these strikes. You have to hope maybe they weren't effective.
Initial satellite photos show huge damage to Iran's nuclear facilities, but President Trump's claim of obliteration? That's not a question of anyone's perception of reality, but of facts on the ground, which haven't yet been fully established.
It's true that with these reduced capabilities, it will be much more difficult for Iran to continue at the pace they had. But this assertion by the president implies that it's a military goal, and that, as you know, is a question of intention. It's subjective. We don't judge intentions. We analyze. We evaluate what we see on the ground.
As people in Tehran start to clear up the mess and repair the damage caused by Israeli strikes, many challenge the supreme leader's talk of victory. They see a humiliated and weakened Islamic Republic struggling to reassert its authority. We've hidden our interviewee's identity for his safety.
To me, this is ridiculous. Is there anyone in this country who actually believes this nonsense? We have to get Israel's permission just to fly, and they're calling this a victory? How is this a defeat for Israel? Seriously, talking about defeating Israel is a joke.
Today, they buried Mahan Satare. He was not one of the commanders Israel targeted, but a conscript doing his military service, unlucky in war. In this battle of claims and counterclaims, this is the reality. No parallel or alternative. That young men die, and that while conflict may solve one problem, it usually just serves to create another.
Lindsay Hilson reporting. Well, a little earlier I spoke to the Iranian human rights lawyer Shireen Ebadi, who won the Nobel Peace Prize in 2003. I asked her if she thinks the chances of the Iranian people rising up against the Islamic Republic have increased.
من فکر میکنم این شانس بیشتر شده برای اینکه نیروی سرکوب در ایران ضعیفتر شده. ببینید در همون شب اول تعدادی از سران سپاه پاسداران از بین رفتن و خامنه ای با قایم شدنش در جایی که حتی رئیس جمهور ایران نمیدونست کجا پنهان شده به مردم نشون داد که چقدر میترسه و چقدر این حکومت پوشالیه. یک ببر تو خالیه فقط.
It will be very risky for anyone who takes to the streets, though. We know that hundreds of people were killed over the women's protests. It could be much worse, couldn't it, if many people come out now?
بله، برای اینکه این رژیم بسیار سرکوبگر و بیرحمه. اما شهامت جوانای ما هم خیلی زیاده. اگر چند میلیون مردم برن تو خیابون، هیچ نیرویی نمیتونه اینا رو سرکوب بکنه. و من مطمئنم در لحظه مناسب زمانی که گروه‌های مختلف در ایران تشخیص بدن کی فراخ میرسه مردم بیرون میان و نمیترسن از این رژیم وحشتناک.
The Ayatollah is claiming there has been very little damage, that Iran is effectively the winner of this 12-day war. What do you believe is the truth about how much damage has been done?
حکومت حاضر نیست که اعتراف بکنه که چه صدماتی خورده، اما میدونم که حکومت صدمه خورده و انتقامش رو داره از مردم میگیره. در این 12 روز حداقل 1000 نفر فقط دستگیر شدند، 3 نفر فقط به خاطر با اتهام واهی اعدام شدند.
There are some Iranians who support the regime, and they would say that people like you are traitors. What is your answer to them?
اشکالی نداره، برای اینکه من مطمئنم اون افرادی که از رژیم حمایت میکنند به ندای وجدانشون گوش نمیکنن. اونها هم میدونن که حق با مردمه، نه با رژیمی که فقط با کشتار و زندانی کردن منتقدین و مخالفین خودش سر کاره.
You have a Nobel Prize. Donald Trump wants a Nobel Prize now, and Pakistan has nominated him. Would he be a worthy winner?
تا به الان کارنامه مثبتی در اون حد که بتواند برنده این جایزه بشود از خود نشان نداده. بنابراین اگه من جزء هیئت ژوری بودم نه، قبول نمی‌کردم.
Shireen Ebadi, thank you very much.
خیلی ممنونم از اینکه به من این فرصت گفتگو رو دادید.